Governor Greg Abbott just stood up and said enough is enough to an unauthorized Islamic university trying to open up in Dallas, Texas. There's a school calling itself TexAM University. So basically just Texas A&M without the and. So Texas A&M University. They picked a name and a logo that looks almost exactly like Texas A&M. They're offering STEM degrees mixed with mandatory Islamic studies. And they've been recruiting students, including a ton from overseas. See, the problem with this is they never even got permission from the state of Texas to open up a university. They don't have the proper accreditations. They don't have the proper certificates. They've been basically running like an illegal school. So Governor Abbott directed the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board to send them a cease and desist order. He told them, stop advertising, stop enrolling students, and shut down your degree programs until you follow the law. If they don't listen, they will face legal action. See, we've already had enough problems with radical ideology sneaking into our schools and universities. Now we've got people trying to set up an Islamic university. Trying to set up an Islamic university right here in Texas. And they tried to frame it as like a branch from Texas A&M. They used the same logo and called the school Texas A&M University. Guys, we cannot allow this to happen. You see, this is a Christian nation, and we got people trying to build fake Islamic universities and recruit American students and foreign students to come to this school. We as Christians gotta step up.
Governor Greg Abbott is cracking down hard on a controversial new school in Richardson called TexAM University at Dallas. Hi everyone, I'm Heather with the Dallas Express. Governor Abbott has directed the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board to issue a cease and desist order against the institution, calling it an unauthorized Islamic educational institution operating illegally in Texas. TexAM describes itself as the first university in the United States to offer STEM degree programs embedded with mandatory Islamic studies. The school is located at 1100 East Campbell Road in Richardson, the same building that houses Dallas Diyanet Mosque and the Islamic Seminary of America. It has been actively advertising spring 2026 admissions in computer science, IT, cybersecurity, health informatics, and a master's in artificial intelligence, while heavily recruiting overseas students, including through a special initiative for Pakistani students with discounted tuition. The THECB says TexAM has never obtained the required certificate of authority to operate or grant degrees in Texas and is illegally using the protected term university. The board gave the school until May 8th to confirm it has stopped all advertising, enrollment, and degree programs or face referral to the Attorney General and possible criminal prosecution. Texas is refusing to allow unauthorized institutions to operate unchecked.
Crazy stuff going on, guys. I mean, Governor Abbott said this is done. I directed the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board to issue a cease and desist to TexAM. The name is killing me. An unauthorized Islamic educational institution operating illegally in Texas. If they refuse to comply, legal action will follow.
Now to Texas, where Governor Greg Abbott is directing the state's Higher Education Board to issue a cease and desist order against an unauthorized Muslim university.
State officials say Texas American Muslim University at Dallas was never granted permission to operate as a university or offer degrees in the state.
The state's accusing the school of unlawfully promoting itself as a university while advertising STEM degree programs and online enrollment.
The Richardson-based school describes itself online as the first university in the U.S. offering STEM degree programs combined with mandatory Islamic study courses.
State officials warning the school could face legal consequences if it does not comply with the order.
Abbott posting on social media that Texas will not allow illegal educational institutions to operate in the state.
This is the part I wanted y'all to see right here. First university in the USA to offer degrees in STEM areas embedded with 30% mandatory courses in Islamic studies. In a Christian nation. So do we think in Iran and in Iraq they would allow an American school to come set up a Christian university there? Wonder what would happen if we tried that. This is why I think things like border security and, looking at who's coming into the country and what types of institutions they're starting. I do think you should have the freedom to worship who you want to worship and pray to who you want to pray to and follow whatever religion you want. But there is one religion that is known for violence. So if you look at any country who their main religion is Islam, they typically have a lot of violence. Not a shot at Islam, just an observation. But I think everyone knows it. A lot of people are just scared to say it. But y'all know me, Cartier family member. We're not scared to say anything. But hey, man, Governor Abbott, that's why we voted for you here in Texas. That's why Texas is one of the greatest states in the United States of America. You deaded it. You blocked it. I think that's the best thing for the country. I think that's the best thing for Christianity. And people be looking out because there will be more. There will be more things like this. They tried to get by calling themselves TexAM University. And it's the AM stands for American Muslim. Yeah, man. Crazy times we're living in. Like, comment, subscribe.